it's Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in for another day. I have a morning message for you, some calendar, a little read aloud, of course some power word work, an activity, and writing. So let's get started. Our morning message says, good morning, sweet cakes. It is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Do you know how many legs and body parts an insect has? Do you remember how many legs an insect has? Show me on your fingers. 6 legs, woohoo! How many body parts does an insect have? Were you thinking 3? Yeah, an insect has 6 legs and 3 body parts. They also often have wings, but they don't have to, and they usually have antennae to help them see and smell and feel. Which I think I just ruined my next question that says, what does an insect use to smell, see, and feel? Do you remember that word? Antenna, exactly. Show me on your body where those antennae usually are on an insect. Do they come out of their belly? No. Do they grow out of their armpits? No. They usually come out of their head. Right, and they use those as their little seers, feelers, smellers. Their nose, eyes, ears, and hands. Let's learn about insect adaptations. Whew, that's a big word. Adaptations today. We love you, love your teachers. So I heard that today we're going to be learning about some insect adaptations. Remember, we learned about adaptations on other animals all throughout the school year. Adaptations are those things that help an animal to be able to live where they live. Okay, so I recognize that I don't think a polar bear would be able to come and live where I live without special people taking care of it or a special habitat like in a zoo, because their body isn't made to live where we live. Just like a cactus probably wouldn't do very well growing in my backyard. Okay, those plants have certain adaptations to live where they live. Insects also have to have adaptations to live where they live. So that will be our read aloud today. Why don't we do some power word work? We do have a new power word for you today, and that is dun dun dun. He. He is the power word of the day. Say it with me. He. One more time. He. Good job. Let's write it on the floor. It is spelled H-E. Underline it and say the word he. 3 more times. He. Think of a sentence with the word he in it. He had a lot of fun playing ball with his friends. He. Nice job. I'm going to try to turn the camera so we can just get right into calendar today. Nice job. Yes, that worked out well. Let me get my tags off here from yesterday. And we'll get started with calendar. When I look at the calendar, I know today is Wednesday, and it is still that last week of the month. So I will bring my pointer down. It is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Would you like to say the date with me? Here we go. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, there's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 In Spanish, sure thing. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Nice job. The season is still spring. Today's weather is what? Head over to the window, meteorologist. I'll give you 10 seconds to come on back and tell me what's going on outside. Go. Welcome back. I'm wondering, is it Rainy is it, cloudy is it, sunny is it, snowy is it, thunderstorms. Nice job. I have a visitor. I'll be right back. Okay, if today is Wednesday, that means yesterday was Tuesday. Good job. And today is Wednesday. And tomorrow will be Thursday. Notice that digraph at the beginning of Thursday. Our tongue comes out, the snake comes out of the cage when we say Thursday. TH makes that sound. Nice job. I'm going to get started next with a little read aloud. So why don't you get your brains and your bodies ready.
Aphid A, butterfly B, cricket C, dragonfly D, earwig E, sing with me, they don't bug me in the ABCs. Firefly F, glowworm G, honeybee H, inchworm I, Junebug J, I don't know why they don't bug me in the ABCs. Bugs, 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 amazing bugs. Katydid K, lacewing L, mosquito M, netwing N, owlfly O, oh, I don't know, they don't bug me in the ABCs. Praying mantis P, queen bee Q, robber fly R, stink bug S, termite T. You can see they don't bug me in the ABCs. Bugs, 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 amazing bugs. Underwing U, velvet ant V, wasp W, xylodromus X, yellow jacket Y, zoraptor and Z. They don't bug me, no they don't bug me. Bugs don't bug me in the ABCs.
Next up, I have a read aloud for you. Our learning focus today is on insect adaptations. I'm wondering, how do insects' body parts allow them to thrive in their environment? That means, how does it allow them to live happily and safely in their environment? At the end of this, you will have an activity to design a bug on Seesaw, and you'll also have a writing prompt. Today, I'd like you to try to write about an adaptation that an insect has that allows it to thrive where it lives. Remember, that's just a suggestion. If you want to write about something else, that's fine too. Let's get ready for our read aloud. All right, guys, this is my first time trying to record a story with Frankie here, so please excuse us if there's any noise. This story is called Beetles Are Built Like Tanks by Matt Reiher and Drew Falchetta. As you can see, there's a table of contents with a bunch of different chapters in case we wanted to jump right to a page. Tanks are heavy fighting machines. They are made to go into dangerous places and survive anything. Many beetles are built like tanks, tough on the outside. Tanks have a hard body made of steel. This is called armor. This hard armor protects the people inside. Beetles have their own kind of armor. Their outside wings are hard and thick, just like the steel armor of a tank. But what are they protecting? Most beetles use their outside wings to protect their thin inside wings. These inside wings are important. Beetles use these wings to fly. There we can see the picture of their outside wing and their inside wing. This tortoise beetle uses its outside wings to protect its inside wings and its legs. When danger is near, it squats down and clings to the ground. An enemy insect won't be able to pick up this beetle. Quite an adaptation, huh? Special tanks have parachutes. This allows tanks to be dropped from planes and land safely. The parachute is folded as the tank is pushed out of the plane, and it spreads out as the tank falls. This is called an airdrop. Just like a tank uses a parachute, when beetles are preparing to fly, they lift their outside wings. The thin flight wings come out, but they are still folded. They spread out as the beetle starts flapping them. A tank can't fly. It can't steer as it drops. A strong wind might push the tank a little bit, but they mostly just fall straight down. If something is in the way, the tank can't get around it. The tank will just hit it. Some beetles aren't great at flying. Like falling tanks, they can't turn quickly. They might bump into walls or fly into spider webs. Not all beetles are bad at flying. Some can even chase after fast-moving bugs and catch them in the air. Not only can tiger beetles fly, but they are also great runners. In fact, they run so fast they can't see while they run. Their eyes can't get enough light when they run. Tanks, the title says anywhere and everywhere. Tanks are not great flyers, and they're not very fast, but they can push through lots of things. Some tanks can drive through water, and others can drive through fire. Beetles also survive in difficult places. Some live underground, and others live in very hot deserts. So they're very strong and tough, and they can survive in different types of places. That's a dark-winged beetle. Diving beetles spend a lot of time in the water hunting for food. They use their large back legs to swim. They also carry air under their outside wings so they can stay underwater longer. Powerful tanks can knock down walls. They can't climb walls, but beetles can. I missed part of that, sorry. Hard to find. Many tanks are painted to look like the world around them. This is called camouflage. Camouflage helps keep tanks safe. People can't easily attack a tank that they can't see. Many beetles have outside wings that blend in with the world around them. For example, this leaf beetle looks like a leaf. Predators looking for beetles won't see one sitting on a flower. This beetle looks like bird poop. Animals won't want to eat it. Yuck. Stop or this beetle will shoot. The most frightening part of any tank is the gun. Tank guns have the power to shoot many bullets very quickly and cause lots of damage. Some beetles shoot too. This beetle sprays a hot liquid from its body. This liquid is as hot as boiling water. This liquid burns the skin or the eyes of any animal that attacks it. And like tanks, this beetle can shoot anywhere. Ouch, that burns! Ladybugs drip liquid from their knees. It doesn't shoot like a gun, but it smells bad and tells animals to stay away. Gross! What is that smell? In the end, tanks are tough, but they can be stopped. They can break down or be blown up. Still, one of the safest places in a battle is inside of a tank. Beetles are tough, but every day some are squashed and some are eaten. There are many animals bigger than beetles. There are many animals faster than beetles. There are many animals heavier than beetles. But there aren't many animals tougher than beetles. Here's the anatomy of a tank and the anatomy of a beetle. Anatomy means how it's made up. So if you'd like to pause it now to check that out, you can. Here's a glossary and some other resources or websites that you could always visit. Head on over to Seesaw whenever you're ready to complete the activity for today. It is called Design an Insect. When you get there, you are going to decide which habitat you'd like your insect to live in. Will it live in the desert, the savanna, the rainforest, or the temperate forest? Then you can decide which type of wings you would like your insect to have. Check out all those different wings and the adaptations that they allow. Next, you'll choose the legs on your insect. And finally, you can circle the antenna that you want your insect to have. Remember, the name of them isn't so important, but I thought you guys would enjoy those descriptions. Finally, you'll put all those 3 insect parts together to draw your own insect and give it your very own special name. I thought you would enjoy this one. Have fun! Remember, your writing prompt today is about an adaptation that an insect has that allows them to thrive where they live. I decided today to write about caterpillars, and you know what? I just noticed that I totally forgot to write those 2 very important things at the top of my paper. We still always want to start with our name and the date because it's a good habit to be in. So like I said, I decided to write about caterpillars. As you can see my picture up here, I tried to add multiple different colors. My sentence says, caterpillars have lots of legs. Their back legs hang on to branches when they eat. I read a book called Caterpillars Crawl Their Way to the Sky, and I found this really cool picture that showed all about caterpillar legs. And I thought that it was so neat that they said that they actually have 6 legs at the front of their body that helps them to do most of the work. But then it said that the caterpillar has 6 to 12 other legs too, and these legs are in the back. It uses the back legs to hold on while it eats. So I found that information directly from a book. I didn't make it up in my own mind. I didn't think it was a cool story to tell. I found that information in a book, and I thought it was cool because we all know that insects have 6 legs, but caterpillars have tons of legs. So those 6 legs at the front of their body are the ones that actually turn into their legs as butterflies. And then those other legs that help them hold on to the branches kind of they metamorph. They change into what the butterfly will be. So I decided, like I said, to write about caterpillars. Why I thought their adaptation was cool, because if they didn't have those legs to hold on to the branches, they'd probably plop right off when they were trying to eat all those leaves. Remember those jobs that we have as writers, to use capital letters at the beginning of our sentences, periods at the end of our sentences, or any kind of punctuation mark that you choose. We also want to write the sounds that we hear. I had to really stretch out that word caterpillars. That was a tricky one, but I wrote all the sounds that I heard, and I tried to put them in order the best that I could. I did, I think, do a nice job of spelling my power words correctly. I left those meatball spaces, and I tried to make my picture as realistic as I could. So have fun with writing today. Remember, it's just a suggestion to write about animal adaptations. Send me pictures. I'd love to see your work. Love you guys. All right, guys. I couldn't leave you without a couple of fun bug jokes. So here we go. What has 50 legs but can't walk? Half a centipede. Get it? Centipedes have 100 legs and they crawl. Oh, I like this one. How do bees get to school? The school bus. What's the biggest ant in the world? Oh, you think you know? The elephant. Get it? Elephant. There's Frankie saying hello. How about the last one? Why wouldn't they let the butterfly into the dance? This is a tricky one. Because it was a mothball. Okay, I guess on Frankie's note, it's time for us to go. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow for our last video of the week. Mwah!